Is this a jump scare? I have a face mask on. It actually feels really good on my skin, but good morning everybody. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ellie if you've never been here before, and on this channel I upload whatever I want. Today is going to be a vlog slash job hunting installment. I will give you updates on the interview that I had. I know a lot of you guys are wishing me good luck. Should I just break the news right now? I did not get the job. It was very devastating, but we move on to hopefully what will be the next. So in this vlog, I just figured I would take you guys for a couple days with me, maybe even just a daily vlog. I don't know, we'll see how I feel of looking at more jobs and applying to more jobs, but also reading and doing summary hobby things. I have been watching Sydney Francis. I've been watching her for years, since we were both like 16. I'm obsessed with her videos. I just feel like I relate to her so much. Anyways, I just found out she has a book channel, and I found out because I was watching a reading video of hers on her main channel, and she mentioned her book channel. I'm so excited to watch all of those. But she is doing a 24-hour readathon on her main channel, and I just felt inspired. I'm not going to do a 24-hour readathon, but I do feel more inspired to read because I've been feeling a little slumpy the past 2 days. I'm going to just take you guys along with me. Job hunting. I need to vote for preliminaries. Also just hope that there's jobs that I can apply to. So I also need to edit today. I need to edit so badly. So there's a few things I need to do today. So I need to stay on top of it. Okay guys, I ate my breakfast and I have just been reading while I ate my breakfast. I'm reading on my iPad, so I'm kind of switching between two books right now. But I'm reading The Bride Test on my iPad, and so far I'm really enjoying it, and I can feel it leading into like deeper topics like manipulative moms, like dealing with high functioning autism in a way that's not outright, like basically the character is just assuming that he is autistic, but it's been like suppressed. His identity has been suppressed. Growing up, like his parents have just kind of like basically told him, just basically invalidated autism as a whole. And I can see some deeper discussions in the future of this story, like in future chapters, about manipulative mothers, but also just like also how it can be a cultural thing, especially in families of color, basically. So I'm interested to see where it takes this, because at this point in time I'm only on like chapter 3, so I'm not very far in. So far I've already run into 2 mothers who like are a little gaslighty, just manipulative. Manipulative is a good word for it. I've already run into 2, so I'm like, are we just gonna let them get their way? Are we gonna let them manipulate us, or are we going to like stand up for ourselves or stand up for each other? So far the 2 main characters have not met, so I'm interested to see like if that's something they bond over. But at the same time, as someone who is not confrontational, who does not stand up for themselves, like I feel like it's also good representation to see these people deal with it, I guess, in a way, not deal with it. But yeah, I'm actually really enjoying this one. I'm finding myself gravitating to it more than Bridgerton, and I don't know if it's because I know what happens in Bridgerton, or I don't know, but I'm definitely gravitating more towards this book than I am Bridgerton. But either way, I'm reading right now. All right, you guys, it's a while later. I don't even have my phone. What time is it? It's 2:55. I might have worship practice tonight, so I might be doing that at 7. So I have about 4 hours until then. I will probably make dinner before then. But me and Ryan also need to go to Yakima. I read for a while. I want to say I'm about 18% of the way into the bride test. And then I voted. It took me a while because I had to read through the voters pamphlet, but I voted. I feel good that that's accomplished and out of the way, because those are, I think, due by like August 6th or something. So it's just good that I got it out of the way. And now I think I'm going to edit. But I also kind of want to go check on my garden because I think it needs to be watered. I don't know if Ryan watered it this morning. But before I go outside, I actually want to show you guys what my bookshelf slash book storage situation is looking like, because I don't think I showed you guys yet. Yesterday I took quite a bit of time. I cleaned my whole house, and then I was really motivated to organize or reorganize my bookshelves. So I did that. I'm looking over here because I decided this little shelf up here is where I'm going to store the books that I'm currently trying to sell or unhaul. So I will start there. If you see any books that you want, check out my pangobooks because they might be there by the time this video goes up, or they might still be there when the video goes up. But I did have Ryan go through his books, so he gave me a few books to add to this shelf. So these will be up for a couple months, and then whenever I'm feeling a big urge to go to Little Free Libraries, they will be taken off the pangobooks if they're still on there. So I'll show you those, and then I'll go show you the rest of my bookshelf. So this is our current situation of books that we have taken off of our main shelves. I have my entire Maze Runner series. This is a box set. It's listed for $15 on my pangobooks. Like, if somebody wants this, please come get it. And I'm also selling The Fever Code. I've never read this book, you guys. It's like in really good condition. Actually, all of those books are. I read The Maze Runner and The Scorch Trials, and I just decided to DNF the rest of the series. It's just not for me. But with that being said, those are definitely on my pangobooks. This one, I'm not sure if it is, but it's like a little devotional. We've got this book called Feed. These are Ryan's books right here. How to Survive the End of the World and The 11th Plague. But yeah, all of those books we will be unhauling. Here is my newly done or newly redone shelf, my main bookshelf, my only bookshelf really, for now. I went through all of my books and I organized them by if I have read them and if I haven't. And then I just organized them by author last name. And yeah, I love the way it turned out, and it kind of turned out perfectly. However, I think I've mentioned this in previous videos of mine. My bookshelf before this, if you go back even one video before this, and if I show my bookshelf in it, all 3 of my main shelves besides the bottom shelf were double booked. Like, row of books here, stacks of books here on each shelf. Stack, 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 stack. So you couldn't see the books behind, and it was driving me insane. Every time I grabbed a book, at least one would fall out. Anytime anybody grabbed a book, like if people came over and like wanted to just grab one and, I don't know, talk about it, stacks would fall, and then they would feel bad that it was their fault, and I'm like, actually, don't worry about it. That happens all the time. So I redid them. Now when I stand here, it's just so much more like visibly appealing, visually appealing, but also when I am doing my challenge and I'm pulling out books, it'll be so much easier to know where the book is going to be. I think it looks good. Hi guys, so we are home now. I don't even think you guys know I left. I set up my little station to start editing, and then Ryan came home and he was like, we gotta go. So we left, and now we're both really hungry, so I'm gonna make dinner. I'm going to make teriyaki chicken with white rice. I kind of feel like we need something else to go with it, but I'm not sure yet. It'll probably just be chicken and white rice. So I'm just gonna start getting dinner ready. Hopefully it comes out good, because I haven't made this in a while, and it's also gonna be like kind of a just bland meal, but we don't have any other side dishes besides white rice, so we're just gonna have to go with it. I really am not in the mood to make anything else, and this just sounds super easy right now, so that is what we're going to do. But after dinner, maybe I'll start editing. I really need to edit at some point. All right, guys, dinner is served. It looks so good. Ryan helped me grill it. I added a little bit of this Japanese barbecue sauce and sriracha to mine because I'm obsessed with both flavors. But this is so good. Like, this is definitely gonna be a repurchase in our household. I put this on everything, but so yummy. I'm so excited to eat. Good morning, guys. I don't remember the last time I updated you guys, but it's the next day. Made dinner. Ryan and I watched an episode of The Mole season 2. If you guys haven't watched The Mole, you need to. It's so good. And then we went and played Supermarket Simulator. We love playing that together. It's been so fun playing that together. And we got into bed. The plan was to edit together. We didn't end up doing that. We were just like, we're gonna get up early and edit together. Also didn't do that, but it's okay. But I read last night in bed for a while, so I don't know what chapter I got to, but I'm about like 40% of the way. But woke up this morning, got ready for the day. I have a haircut in a little bit. I need to leave in about 30 minutes. So I don't know, you guys will see the hair transformation. I don't even know exactly what I'm going for. I need to decide what I'm gonna tell her. It's my first time going to this salon and my first time going to this hairstylist, but my sister goes to this hairstylist, so I'm excited, but I'm just nervous because I don't know what my plan is for my hair. But it's gonna be a wash, cut, and style, so you guys will see. I will probably look different by the time you see me. After I got ready, me and Ryan did edit for a little bit. He finished a video. I didn't, but I am about halfway through my first Tackling the TBR episode, which will be up before this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed that video if you watched it. If you haven't watched it and you're interested in reading content, then you should go check it out. Later on today, I really need to look at jobs. Maybe, it kind of depends on how much time I have, but I need to do that. I need to like check the job portals and see if there's anything open and apply to anything that's open. So I don't know. I was gonna make myself an iced coffee, but my sister is actually a barista at an espresso stand, and so she's gonna be bringing me a drink instead because she actually has a hair appointment right after me. So I'm gonna go first. My sister gets off at like the same time my hair appointment starts, and then she'll head over. And then I don't know what's gonna happen in between time. My sister's appointment's at 1 and I'll probably stay there with her. And then we're gonna go to dinner with one of my cousins later tonight at like 6:30 to a place I've never been before, so I'm really excited for that. So I don't know what we're gonna do in between then. We might hang out with my sister. I don't know though, because we usually hang out with my niece, and she's gonna be with my parents this weekend, and they went out of town, so I don't know. Might just have some sissy time or something. All right, you guys, I just left the hair salon. I am more than obsessed with my hair. Like, it looks so good. I did take a few inches off, more like 3 inches I would say, and I did get long layers, so the pieces in the front are shorter, but that is what I wanted. So I love it. My hair looks darker for some reason, but I didn't dye it. I just got a haircut, and yeah, I love it. Like, and I also love this new hairstylist, so I don't see myself going anywhere else, honestly. I love her. I love the salon. It's so cute. And yeah, I'm obsessed with my hair. Like, it looks so good. Yay! Alright guys, I am now in my bedroom. I finished editing and my video is actually going live right now. It's scheduled to go live at 5 p.m. It's exactly 5 p.m. I am going to sit here. I have my laptop still open because I'm going to do my process of checking to see if there's any jobs available. I literally go on my county's website and click every single school district's website, and then I click jobs. I do that for every single district in my county. So I'm gonna do that, and I'm also gonna put something on the TV just to have some background noise. And I need to charge my camera battery. So yeah, I'll let you guys know if I see any openings. Good morning, guys. It's Saturday now. I didn't update you guys yesterday really at all after I got my hair cut. So this morning I am going to be babysitting for my cousin's baby, and they should be here any minute. So I just kind of wanted to get this intro clip filmed before everything just started happening today, because we actually have like quite a bit going on today. Well, we don't have like a lot going on, but we do have like, we're hosting a barbecue tonight, so we have to get ready for that. Yesterday I did go on to the job websites, so all the school districts in my area and their websites, and unfortunately there was not any new jobs. So now we just wait for the ones that we have applied for. I believe there's one of them just closed maybe like 4 days ago, so we might get a call back from one. We will see. And then there was still 2 more that I had applied to that are still open, so just kind of waiting to see on those. I don't have high hopes really for any of them, mainly because one of them is a district that I have applied to for multiple positions this school year, and I haven't heard back for a single one. And the other 2 are in a district that my friend Ryan already interviewed for, and so that was a while. So I'm like, I don't think they're still conducting interviews right now, just kind of in the waiting game. Maybe something will pop up super late, but only time will tell. Honestly, right now it's kind of looking like I'm going to have to sub, which is worst case scenario if I'm being honest. Actually, no, that's not true. Long-term subbing is worst case scenario in my humble opinion. But yeah, it is looking that way. Oh, I went out to dinner with my sister and my cousin, and it was a lot of fun actually. And the food was really good. We definitely ordered way too much food though. Like, there was no need for us to order that much food. Ridiculous. It's an early morning. I'm honestly just gonna sit here and read on my phone, and because my iPad is probably gonna die and I left it in the bedroom. I already woke up Ryan in a very like scary, brutal way. I was grabbing Eugene's little plate that we used to feed him, and I dropped it right outside of our bedroom door, and it was really loud. And so Ryan thought like I was getting like attacked or something, because he like came out and was like, "Are you okay?" So I'm trying to avoid the bedroom so I can let him sleep. So my iPad is in there, but it's also probably not charged, because I was trying to read last night and I didn't end up reading last night, but even last night it was on 30%. So anyways, that's the good thing about Libby, is it connects, so it will update my progress on my phone. So I'm probably gonna read on my phone. I do have my Bridgerton book that I'm reading over there on the kitchen table, but I just am not in the mood to read that one. Also, I have been drinking iced lattes all summer, but this morning I was like, I kind of want a steamed, like a hot latte. So I did make myself a hot latte, and I feel like the choice was correct. It's just comforting. There's something about like a warm latte that's comforting to me, especially when it's cold. Okay, I don't remember the last thing that I filmed for this video. It was just supposed to be a couple days in the life, and it was kind of a productive vlog. So I was applying for jobs, editing videos, reading, yada yada yada. Oh, I voted too, but I did all those things, and then I just kind of like stopped filming. But I just kind of wanted to hop on here and kind of close out the video and just give my final thoughts going into the next couple of weeks, next couple of months. As you found out at the beginning of this video, I did not get the job, and that was a little frustrating. I have been coming to terms with the fact that I probably will not have my own classroom next year. And it can be really scary and sad when I let myself dwell on it too much, but I'm just kind of trying to romanticize the future. I'm trying to plan ahead so I'm not blindsided by reality. All those jobs that I applied to or that I have looked into in this video have now closed. It's been a couple days since I did that. So I really have no other applications currently open. Either way, it is just way too late into the summer, in my opinion, for my mental health, my sanity, to even interview and then wait for a response. And then even if I get it, set up my classroom. But it's not even up to me. There aren't even any jobs open. So I'm gone all of next week. And then there would be literally a week in between then and the first day of school. So after long talks with my best friend Ryan, who is in a very similar situation to me, I've just come to terms with the fact that I will most likely pretty much be subbing next school year. So I'm trying not to get too sad about it. It's a little bit different this time around than it was last school year because I had never had my own classroom. And honestly, a lot of it was, I don't want to say my ego, but I was just worried about like what people were gonna think. It's really hard to explain to people who are not in the education field, who are not currently applying to jobs, trying to use their degree or degrees in my case to get a job in their field. There just aren't jobs right now. Like, I mean, come on, the odds. I had one interview this summer and I didn't get it. So it's not like I had interviewed in 30 different jobs and didn't get the job, to where I would need to start reflecting internally like, is there something I could be doing more? I only had one interview. It's just, it can be a little taxing. It can be like, it can weigh on you a lot. But last time around, I was just really, really like nervous that if I didn't get a job, people would just think I wasn't a good enough teacher. Honestly, think I got lucky when I got my job and I had a great experience. I learned a lot and I was really looking forward to applying what I learned in my classroom this year, but unfortunately, I will just have to take what I can and apply that to subbing. I've even had the thought of just not subbing and just getting a full-time job or a part-time job, like in a different field, but I know that that would probably not be good for resumes. But honestly, you guys, I think I've mentioned this before, I really, really dislike subbing. Nothing compares to having your own classroom. It's just so different and you don't know until you're in it, in my opinion. Especially when you're like scarred with past experiences of subbing. It's really hard to find the balance in good days versus bad days. So far, there aren't any long-term sub positions that I could apply to. With that being said, I still don't want to apply to any. The plan right now is to begin applying for subbing positions in my area so I can get that jump started, and then I will start subbing in nearby districts. The good thing about that is it is a little bit easier to film, in my opinion, when you're subbing than when you have your own classroom. Maybe it was just because it was my first year, but I felt like it was too difficult for my brain to deal with teaching and filming at the same time. And also the responsibility is so much more when you are you have your own classroom. My focus would be my classroom. Like, that is just my full-time job, that is my career. Most of my effort and focus would be on my classroom, so it makes sense that I didn't vlog at all last year. But I feel like it's a lot easier to vlog when you are a sub, because you go home and like you can put mental energy and effort into editing and stuff. So that's basically the update, guys, and I'm gonna try to just make it the best. I'm really trying, especially leading into the school year, to just enjoy the rest of my summer and kind of mentally prepare myself for subbing. It's not the worst job in the world. It's not the worst thing I've ever gone through, but it's definitely not ideal, and I just need to let go of that idea and just look forward to the next school year. So I hope that you guys are looking forward to subbing. I know some of you are really waiting to see some teaching content because I'm losing subscribers. But I'm also gaining subscribers. Just hit 200 today, so thank you. I'm just so happy. Like, 200 people like watching my content. So I'm in a better headspace, in a better mental space than I was finishing out subbing last time. Going into subbing this time, I'm just gonna try to carry that with me. I'm gonna stop rambling because I don't know how long this video is, and I just want it to be wrapped up. So if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. If you like me, then please subscribe. Please subscribe. Doesn't cost you anything. You don't have to watch my videos if you don't want to. You can just wait until one comes along that you enjoy. But especially if you want to see subbing content in the next few weeks, then subscribe to that because it's coming. If you have anything to say or if you want to chit chat below, go ahead and comment down below. I interact with every comment. I might not reply to all of them, but I definitely do heart them all. So I love interacting with people in the comments. Like, it's like my favorite thing on YouTube, honestly. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.